UFC Fight Night Emmett versus Vallejos goes down later on today, and I'm going to go through the three biggest locks of the card for this weekend, and maybe we'll make a parlay, get some money on it, hopefully win some money. And yeah, I'm going to probably do this every week for every card. Uh, Probably not 3 legs though. I literally woke up like 20 minutes ago and was like, fuck, what should I make? What video should I make before the card? I just came up with this, and I just found 3 legs that I've already bet on in separate bets and put them together. So we'll just get straight into it. First leg, I think this is on the prelims of the card. We're going to Vitor Petrino versus Steven Asplund, and it's going to be just Vitor Petrino's money line. I mean, I know a lot of people are on Asplund, and a lot of people are picking Asplund to win this fight, and it's just, I get why. Like, he's funny, he's a cool story. With like, you used to be like 500 pounds or something, I think, something crazy like that, and now he's a UFC heavyweight. Like, it is a sick story, and his last fight was a banger against Sean Sheriff, I think his name is, something like that. It was a bit of a war. He got the finish. That card was crazy as well. I think that was on the same time Vallejos last fought. But like, just I don't see him winning this fight against Petrino. I know Petrino, a lot of people aren't very high on him. He's had a couple bad performances with like Smith and, well, Jacoby wasn't even a bad performance. He just lost. Like, he was winning and then got knocked out with a minute to go. But there's just too much stuff. I got to pick Petrino this weekend. You know, we've seen Asplund get easily ragdolled by Denzel Freeman on the regional scene and finished. He gives his neck up way too easily. He did that against Freeman, and we've seen him for Petrino's last couple of fights. He'll snatch up the neck. Well, was this both his last couple of fights? I can't even remember. No, we saw it against Austin Lane in his first fight when he moved up to heavyweight. He'll snatch the neck up easily. He's just way more athletic than Asplund, and he can get the takedowns. Like, athleticism at heavyweight, if you've got it, you're probably going to do decently well. Like, half of the top 10 is just, well, just look at the top 10 and the top 15 in general. All the fat asses are down the bottom, and the only guys that are actually athletic are near the top. And I think Petrino's going to be near the top at heavyweight soon because everyone else sucks. Even with the striking, like, I think Petrino's more dangerous. Like, Asplund probably like the clean. I don't even know if he's the clean. He probably is the cleanest striker. He's not good, but Vitor's striking ain't that great. But he's more powerful. Asplund's got a high KO rate. I think it's like a 80%, 85% KO win rate or something like that. But he's not knocking guys out like Spark out with one punch. He did it on the Contender Series because the guy he was fighting was so shit. I didn't even know what was going on there. But most time when he finishes people, it's like in his last fight against Sean Sheriff. I hope that's his name. If I keep fucking this up, I'm gonna be pissed. But it's like that. It's just a volume TKO. Like, he doesn't really spark guys out. Asplund's cardio is still a bit of a question because he didn't gas out his last fight, and everyone's like, oh, he threw 200 strikes, but he didn't gas out. He had barely anything coming back. Like, the guy he was fighting was throwing a couple shots back, but it was nothing dangerous. Nothing like what Vitor's going to put on him with the takedowns, just walking forward, going to the body. And yeah, like even Vitor with his gas tank, he gassed out last fight against, who did he fight? Thomas Peterson, but he still got the knockout, you know? It's like, even when he gasses out himself, he's still dangerous, he's still there. And the small cage as well, I mentioned it earlier, benefits Vitor, you can get the takedowns easier. And yeah, I just can't pick Asplund in this fight, as much as I would like to, because he is just, I'd rather see him win than Vitor, but I just can't do it. And also, I forgot to mention this, Asplund in his interviews, he literally said, if he gets taken down, the plan is just to talk shit. Like, he knows, like, and just, there's a lot of other stuff he's been saying as well, but it just doesn't seem like, I know interviews aren't like everything, like pre-fight interviews and press conferences, you can't take that much away from it, but when a guy's saying that his plan is, when he gets taken down, just to talk shit and just hope he survives, it's like, there's no way I'm picking you. But that's the first leg, that's the first lock, I guess, Vitor Petrino. Next fight, we're going up to the main card. We're going Andre Philly versus Delgado. Doesn't go to a decision. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory, you know. Both guys, dangerous guys. Both got good knockout power. Both can get hurt as well. We've seen it before. Delgado's last fight against Wood. In the first round, he dropped Wood badly and then got dropped himself. And I think that was the first fight he's gone to a decision in ages. Like, Contender Series, he had a crazy knockout. With a crazy knee knockout. He had another knee knockout against Hyder Emil in like 30 seconds last year. And I can't remember who else he knocked out in the UFC. But he had another knockout in the UFC. As for Philly, he's gone to a decision a few times recently. But we've seen when he's fighting these younger, dangerous guys, they've knocked him out pretty easily. Like, I know Ige's not a young guy, but dangerous guy knocked him out in the first round. Brito knocked him out in the first round. Wood nearly got him out of there in the first round. I just don't think his chin's that good. But I don't think Delgado's is that good either. I think Philly's is worse, though. I do lean Delgado, as in terms of who I think is going to win. I think he's going to finish Philly pretty quickly. But I do think if Philly wins, it's not going to be a decision. It's going to be he catches him with something and puts him out. Because he's still dangerous. He knocked out Almeida a couple fights ago. But yeah, this fight is going to be violent. Like I said, small cage as well. That comes into play for this as well. They're going to be forced to fight. It's going to be a scrap. And yeah, I'm excited for this fight. This fight's probably the one I'm most hyped for outside the main event. But yeah, that's pretty simple. Both guys crazy, hit hard, don't have a great chin, don't have great defense. In the small cage, they're both trying to prove something. Delgado, after his last fight, I don't think he's going to want to leave it to the judges, because I feel like most people think he won that fight. I still don't. I've watched it back this weekend, or this week as well, and I still think Wood won. But as a second leg, Philly versus Delgado doesn't go to a decision. I also like Delgado finish, but I'm going to the last fight. I wanted to include the main event, and the only thing I can think of is just putting Kev's money line here. Like, I'm gonna bet him by decision as well, because it's like plus 250, but just his money line here. I don't know what it is at right now. It's probably gone crazy. Might not be any value left, but it is just a lock of the card, like the title says for the video. And he's just levels above Emmett everywhere. Like, I know everyone makes the Ilia Topuria comparisons, but when I watched him back, it's like, it is actually very valid. Like, even, I don't know how old he is. I think he's like 23, 24. He is one of the cleanest guys in the sport at that age with his boxing. Like, it's just, yeah. Emmett's a stepping stone for him. Like, we've already seen what Ilia did to Emmett. I feel like this could be an exact, like, just exact repeat of that. Just less dominant, because I don't think it'll 50-40 to him. I think it'll be like, Emmett might win the first round, because Vallejos likes to take a bit of time off. We saw that against, I say time off, like, he likes to do what Yan did. Start slow and build up into it. He did that against, who did he fight last? Giga. And yeah, he's just cleaner, like I said, faster, actually throws in combination. Emmett just throws overhand rights, and that's another thing. Kev's not just going to walk into an overhand right, which is basically the only way Josh Emmett wins fights right now. And yeah, it's just, Emmett's a stepping stone, like I said. I do think Emmett can survive to a decision. That's why I said I'm going to bet on it going to a decision. But yeah, that's the last leg, just Kevin Vallejos money line. If you parlay all these three together, it goes for plus 120. So these are the three biggest locks of the card in my opinion, outside of like some minus 600 women's MMA fighter. I think she's on the card, but I don't want to do that. Put that on here. But yeah, Vitor Petrino money line, fight doesn't go to a decision, and Kevin Vallejos to just win, and also bet on him by decision as well. Just don't throw it in the parlay. And yeah, card's probably gonna be a good card, entertainment wise. Like, this will be a good scrap. This will probably be scrap, but yeah. What the fuck is that haircut, Charles Johnson? I might have to lock Bruno Silva just because of that. This will be fun. Like, it's going to be a fun card entertainment wise. It's just not like got a big name value, if you know what I mean. I don't even know what's going on there. But yeah, I'll drop my reactions and everything to it tomorrow. And yeah, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching. Until next time.